Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you some summer coastal decor made with using painter sticks. So grab the painter sticks from your hardware store and let's go start crafting. DIY number 1. So as I said, I'm going to be using these painter sticks. I believe they're quart size. I'm going to take 2 of them, put them close to each other, and 2 also scrap pieces of painter sticks. And I will attach with a hot glue on the back side to keep them together. Alrighty, now we're gonna flip them over, and I'm gonna be using this, I believe it's called Candid Coral color by Folkart, and I will give it one good coat. I didn't wait it to dry completely, so when it was almost dried, I went ahead and gotten a little bit lighter shade of this coral color. So it's called Calypso Coral. And I went over heavily distressing this board, or actually this sign, and it kind of blended really good, but not perfectly. So this is how it turned out. I really like it. And now I'm taking this Adirondack white chalk paint by Folkart and this stencil from the Dollar Tree and the brush, and I'm just stenciling by dabbing these this paint on. I'm stenciling the word summer loving. So this one takes a little bit of time. It's not sticky backing. I really like those stencils that have sticky backing, but it worked out. Just takes a lot of, patience and time. Now I'm taking this cord that is actually macrame cord, and I use a little bit of hot glue to secure it, and I am wrapping several times right over there where that hole is, where that curvy part of the painter sticks is, just to cover it up and add some little detail. And that's it for this super cute sign. Not only did I love the color, I really love the simplicity of it. Tell me in the comments down below your thoughts. So this video is part of the Summer Friend collaboration. This group of wonderful ladies get together once a month, and we always have different co-hosts. We also have different theme. Liyana over at Liyana DIY is a host. Then other friends playing along are Lisa Birmingham, Lori Bly DIY, Artsy Cupcake, Crafting My Best Life with Lisa Marie, DIY with Ember, Farm Sham Chic, Lovely Moments Creating, Daisy DIY, and All Things Tanya. As I mentioned, Liyana over at Liyana DIY is our host, but a co-host for this month is Chantel over at Loving Life's Journey DIY. Both of these ladies are amazingly talented. Make sure to go ahead and check out their channels if you already not checked out. I'm going to have their channels linked in the description box, as well as the playlist, so you can see what everybody else created. Alrighty, DIY number 2. I'm going to be taking 4 of these painter sticks, and I'm going to put them together like so, making sure they're aligned. And I'm going to take pencil, and I will just pull some lines, straight line right in the middle where 2 meets, and then I'm going to create slanted lines on the 2 outside ones like so. Alrighty, now I'm going to cut that out, and after it was cut out, I will use combination of a hot glue and the wood glue to attach these together. So I like to use a wood glue when I'm using when I'm creating anything with wood, but using a hot glue just speed up the process. So that's why I use a combination of both. After I put all this together and made sure all the little glue that came out actually was cleaned off, I'm going to be taking this wood filler to fill out the spaces between the painter sticks. And I'm going to leave it to dry. After everything was completely dried, I will sand it to make it nice and smooth. I will also sand the edges as well. After I was done with that, it is time to paint. I took 2 paints. So this, I believe it's called Surfboard Blue, and a gray chalk paint, and I mixed them up to get this beautiful grayish bluish tone. And then after I was done giving 1 coat, I'm going to take this Adirondack chalk paint in the color white by Folkart and chippy brush, and I will just lightly distress it. After I was done with that part, I'm going to be taking this wooden cutout from Dollar Tree. It is an anchor, and I will place it right in the middle, and I will trace it with my pencil. So after tracing it, I'm going to be using the same white chalk paint, and I will fill it in. I didn't want it to be completely perfect, so I kind of dabbed the paint, but I made sure that I stay within the lines because I wanted that black or dark gray line of the pencil show through. So after I was done, this is how it turned out. I'm going to be taking my crocodile to create a hole right on top, where I will actually attach my macrame cord. And here I am taking a little piece, fold it in half, then I will put a little bit of hot glue on the edges so it's easier to push through the hole. And then after I push both ends through it, then I'm going to take those ends and I'm going to pull them through the loop, and then I'm going to tie a knot on the top, and that's it. Super cute, super simple. I love those tags. They're really easy to create, but make a statement. Tell me your comments down below, please. Okay, DIY number 3. I'm taking 6 of these painter sticks. I will set them offset next to each other, just really any way you want. And after that, I will take 2 extra of these painter sticks. I actually had some leftovers, and I will attach with the hot glue and the wood glue to the back of this new created sign to keep these boards in place. After it was dried, I will go ahead and kind of like hit and you know, distress, let's say, create marks with the scissors and a little bit with the other tools that I had around. And now I'm taking that same color that I created earlier and a baby wipe, and I'm distressing this board. Now I will take also baby wipe and folk art antique wax, and I will distress the edges, especially the parts where I hit it with the scissors. Okay, now I'm taking this self-adhesive Nautical stencils from Dollar Tree. I love self-adhesive stencils because they're so easy, they don't move around. And I'm just taking this lighthouse and positioning it and using a white chalk paint to paint it. I am using few different ones, so lighthouse, a star, and the shell. And I will just use them all throughout this sign. And when the sign was done, I am adding nautical, or actually macrame cord, wrap it a few times on the bottom and a few times on top. And when I was done with that, this is how it turned out. Super, super cute, super adorable, easy to make, very inexpensive, and I love it. Tell me your thoughts, please. For all of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. On my channel, you can find a lot of budget-friendly DIYs, decor ideas, thrift tips, and it's going to be a lot of home improvement DIYs on a budget, of course. My husband and I will share some things in a future, very close future. If you are interested in something like that, please stop by my channel, give this video and other videos a thumbs up. Also, if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you. For all of you that are returning, thank you so much. Your support means so much to me. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. If you're on a social media, please come say hi. I would love to get to know you. And now let's go ahead and DIY. DIY number 4. I'm going to be taking 6 of these tops, let's say, of these painter sticks. I really had them left over from previous projects. They're all different sizes, and I'm taking 2 also leftovers that are the same size, or actually length, as all of those 6 put together, like I showed earlier. I'm setting them all, and now I'm going to take those longer ones, put them next to each other, and I will just space them out just enough so these painter sticks can fit inside, like I'm showing. And then I'm taking craft sticks that I had on hand, and I will place them on a back to keep those craft painter sticks on, you know, in that position, or actually to keep them together. Now I'm going to add all of them, and this is how it turned out. Now we're going to be using the other side, of course. I will give this one a good coat of the same white chalk paint that I've been using throughout the video, and here it is. Now I will take a mixture of a lot of paints to paint these little pieces. So coastal blue, Rust-Oleum chalk paint, white chalk paint, sage chalk paint, and this surfboard blue. So I really didn't have any pattern. I just started painting. This one was a little bit dark, so I added a lot of white to it. Then I went on to a sage color for the next one. Then after that, I just mixed some colors. So really this is up to you what colors you want to use, but this is what I was left with. Now I'm taking a pencil and spelling out summer on each painter stick. Again, you can, for this you can use any kind of printouts. You know, your smart machine can print something out. You can use stencils, but I decided to just freehand it. Now I'm using a marker to go over the letters. After I was done with that, the only thing left to do was to put these pieces of painter sticks on the base that I created. So I created it so tight that pretty much only thing I had to do was just push them in, no gluing or anything needed. And that's going to be it for this project. These projects are a little bit different what I usually make. There's a little more color, but it's summer and I really like it. Tell me in the comments down below which one was your favorite. Would you recreate any of these? Also, don't forget to go ahead and check out the playlist in the description box to see what everybody else created. I'm sure you're going to get some great ideas. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.